Trump ignores GOP rivals and stolen election claims in 2024 presidential announcement. West Palm Beach, Fla. Former President Trump Tuesday announced his 2024 candidacy for president in a speech that punched hard at Democrats but skipped over his GOP rivals, staying on message in a way strikingly different from his traditional rallies. Trump spoke at a moment when many Republicans are distancing themselves from him after lackluster midterm elections for the party. GOP lawmakers, even some traditionally supportive of Trump, hoped he would delay an announcement until after Georgia Senate runoffs, fearing his rhetoric could divide Republicans and drag down GOP candidate Herschel Walker. However, Trump's speech, in a tone subdued compared to his traditional campaign rallies, avoided intra-party sniping and denials of the President Biden's 2020 election victory. There was no reference to DeSanctimonious, Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell, RK, or other rivals Trump has gone after as recently as the past few days on his Truth Social account. Instead, he largely focused on touting himself as the person to fix problems plaguing the U.S. under Biden. In order to make America great and glorious again, I am announcing tonight my candidacy for President of the United States, Trump said. Trump hit on many of his signature issues, including crime, drugs, and illegal immigration. He also covered new ground, calling for congressional term limits, regulations on stock trading for federal lawmakers, and lobbying bans for former members of the cabinet and Congress. Trump slammed Biden on his withdrawal from Afghanistan, alleging that the current president made the U.S. a laughingstock. He also attacked Biden for the United States' assistance to Ukraine in its war against Russia. However, he painted an optimistic future of the United States if he is re-elected. I am running because I believe the world has not yet seen the true glory of what this nation can be, Trump said. We will heal our divisions and bring our people back together through incredible success. He added, we will shatter the forces of tyranny, and we will unleash the glories of liberty for ourselves and for our children, and for generations yet to come. America's golden age is just ahead. The crowd was filled with Trump loyalists, including Rick Grenell, Roger Stone, Tony Bobulinski, Mike Lindell, Jason Miller, Boris Epshteyn, and Devin Nunes. Much of Trump's family was also there, including his wife Melania, his children Laura, Eric, and Barron, and his son-in-law Jared Kushner. Trump's presidential announcement comes several months before modern White House candidates traditionally announce their presidential bids. The midterms are not even finished, with some House races still uncalled and the Georgia runoff weeks away. However, Trump generally spent just a few seconds on those issues before getting back on message. He also attacked the use of mail-in ballots but skipped the false stolen election claims that often come when he addresses the topic. Trump first won the presidency in 2016 against former Secretary of State Hillary Clinton. If he is elected again, he would become only the second president to retake the White House after having been ousted, a feat achieved by Grover Cleveland in 1892. Since his 2020 loss to President Biden, Trump has challenged the legitimacy of the 2020 election results, repeatedly claiming the race was rigged due to the COVID pandemic-era process of mail-in ballots. Trump's legal team filed a slew of lawsuits in battleground states across the nation. The former president was heavily involved in the midterms, throwing his support behind Republican candidates across the nation. During the primaries, the majority of Trump-endorsed candidates were victorious, but many of his most important endorsements struggled and lost in the general elections, including candidates for Senate and governor.